We are not complete without you. I am Mary speaking. I greet you all with love from the heart consciousness that presently surrounds and ever more strongly permeates the earth. You are among the first persons to receive this heart consciousness and to transmit it to the earth and the people around you, and we thank you for that. Accept our gratitude for your being a channel for a new energy on earth. You are courageous. You have made the choice to be here and now on earth at a time when much is changing for the good, but there are also many things coming up that are painful in the form of old grief and hurts. They are coming to the surface in an extreme way at this time, and, yes, also within you. You all carry your own personal history that goes far back through many lives. You have been on earth many times, and each time you have tried to realize some of your deepest inspiration, which is your primary desire for being here on earth. Because you are so connected to this planet, you have come here as a child who wants to grow and learn, and, at the same time, you are also somewhat of a parent to the earth, the guardians that nourish life with your presence. So you are both child and parent in your relationship with the earth. At this moment in time, the earth wants to carry you across the bridge to a new consciousness, a new reality, a living from the heart. At the same time, there are angels and guides in the cosmic sphere around the earth who want to support you. We are very moved as we stand beside you and spiritually embrace you. You are so dear to us, because you are those who are doing the work, here and now, on earth. However, you still often have so many doubts, because you have to contend with old fears. You have come to the end of a specific path of lifetimes. You are completing a cycle. In the many lives you have led on earth, you have gradually made the transition from ego consciousness to heart consciousness. Ego consciousness is actually a wandering consciousness, a consciousness that no longer realizes where it belongs and from where it comes. It is a consciousness cut loose, separated, and lonely in the universe. Because of this, it is overcome by fear, and from that fear, the small ego is trying to hold on to a certain control of life and its surroundings. You also tried to do that on your long journey to self-realization. Ego consciousness is part of that cycle, a phase in your evolution. However, what happened during the ego phase has left deep traces in your consciousness, because there were periods of time when you abused your power and your control. On your journey through the universe, there was a time when you exercised your manipulative powers too heavily and with a destructive effect. The reason I now mention this is to make you aware that you suppressed shame and guilt because of doing this, and the result is that you now have difficulty in fully implementing your strength. With the transition from ego to heart consciousness comes the regret for what you did in your past, and you never intend to do that again. The result is that many of you go too far in the opposite direction by completely giving up your strength and confidence. You are even afraid of the very idea of being powerful and confident in the world. You all have become little mice hiding in the wings of life, because you have this resistance against fully using your self-awareness for fear of abusing your power. In the long series of lives you have lived on the earth, there have also been many times that the consciousness and light that you wanted to give forth from your heart was met with misunderstanding and resistance, and this has increased your fear. The rejection you experienced has discouraged you. You have experienced both these scenarios, on the one hand, a powerful ego that was too big and later caused you shame and guilt, and on the other hand, having expressed power from the heart that was very loving, but was not accepted by the society of which you were a part. Yes, you have come a long way. You have experienced both extremes, and because of that, you now live with the remnants of that past, with the resultant lack of certainty. May I be here? Am I good enough? What do I actually bring here? Who am I to want to stick my head above ground level? Who you are is what I want to tell you about today. You are the angels of the new age. You have come to the earth to usher in the new time, and you come in peace. You no longer come here with the sword of the ego unsheathed, you come here in peace. Now is the time to again take up your strength and to dare to believe in yourself. Yes, you are that angel of peace, because in you the cycle of lives has come to completion, from dark to light, from ego to heart, and you now want to embrace the heart-based consciousness that is the result of all that experience. You want to share it with others, because you feel, we are one. We all are here together on earth, and we all are a part of that same consciousness. Yes, even the earth itself is one with us. And in all your beauty, and in all you have acquired of inner wealth, you now stand on earth, and are ready to step over the threshold. It is now your time. But we often have to gently shake you awake, as it were. We have to always keep you focused on the next step before you, as you often drown in self-doubt. You sometimes get so caught up and overcome by the three-dimensional world around you, the things you hear on the TV news and read in the newspapers. The fears, the things people discuss, everything you hear about, what is deemed impossible, what is going wrong, all these negative messages depress you. You then experience too little room for the light that you actually are, the light that you so long for, and which you unconsciously carry so powerfully within you. You underestimate your own reality, who you are, the greatness and power that you embody, and not in the sense of manipulative power, but the power of the divine presence within you. What is necessary for you at this time is the right balance of power. Not the power of the ego, but the power of your spiritual self, of that part of you that knows itself to be carried by a unity that permeates all life. If you can again attune to that power, and align with it, you will feel at home here on earth, one with spirit, with the core of who you are. That is what you are looking for, and that can be your guiding thread to finding your way into your destiny on earth. There is room for you all on earth. There is an abundance that is waiting for you, wealth that wants to come to you in the form of relationships, pleasant working conditions, a fine dwelling, money. On all those levels, the earth and the earthly reality wants to receive you. It is your own self-doubt that has kept you tied in knots and has not allowed those things for you. We ask you, we almost implore you, to believe in yourself. You are it. You are the trailblazers on earth, the ones for whom the earth has been waiting, for whom humanity is waiting. You are who we are waiting for, because we cannot do it for you. We can encourage you, over and over, and we never tire of doing that, but it is you who have to take the decisive step, to really trust your heart, the whispers of your intuition. To help you a little on the road, and above all to encourage you, we want to take you to the future. We ask you to travel along with us in your heart and your imagination. Imagine that you are there, on the new earth, and that heart-based consciousness has become a reality. Envision that the keynote of earthly reality is peace and joy. Imagine that you are in a house situated in a beautiful, natural setting. It is your house, your dwelling, and all matter feels as if it is alive. Just look around you, the walls, the windows, the roof of the house, feel how they are more alive than what you are used to in earthly matter. Everything is luminous and radiates light, and the light does not come from the sun, the light comes from within matter itself. See yourself in that house. Your body also has that luminous quality. The cells of your body feel radiant, vital, pure, and clean. And you wear clothes that are comfortable and flow delightfully around you. You are sitting on the floor in that house, and you feel from your root chakra the deep connection with earth. Feel the mystery of the earth and the life that comes from earth, as you are part of that life. You are born from the cosmos, but you are now part of the earthly reality, and you connect those two elements. Then you arise to go outside. Maybe there is a door, or maybe just an opening, and you stand with your bare feet on the earth. The sun is shining, and the sky is blue, and you feel for a moment the energy from the sun. It seems as if the sun also has a different feel to it, a brightness, a shimmer, a freedom that was not there before, and your heart is pulsing with joy. The new birth has taken place, and you feel so happy that you have a desire to celebrate it with others. You are aware that your feet are carrying you to a place where other people are gathered. There, nearby, is an open place, a square perhaps, and you go to where you hear the sound of voices. You see there the faces of people who smile at you and welcome you. We have been waiting for you, they say. We are not complete without you. You stand among them and you feel included in a quiet, gentle, peaceful way. You are simply and completely yourself. You need not be different than you are. You are yourself and you feel connected. When all sit down in that place, everything becomes still, everyone is listening. There comes a message. Your help is needed. There is a call from the old earth that comes to you. It is the earth that is still trapped in the old consciousness, the earth that you as you sit here are still a part of. It is the earth that wants to be born anew. You send your energy from the future to this old earth, to its old reality of fear-based consciousness that is in the middle of a birth process with painful contractions. You send forth your confidence, your knowingness, your courage, to that old reality and to yourself as you now sit here. Return to the present and receive that energy from the future, and allow it to wash over you like a shower. That freedom where you can truly be who you are, is no longer that far off. Feel supported by your own greater self, and ask it for advice. Ask your future self, who already exists, who is actually alive inside you now. Time does not exist. It is all illusory. You can now connect with that self who has finished the birth process. As you hold the vibration of your future self in your heart, the old fears, the old pain of your descent, all that struggle will be behind you. You can now celebrate life. You can hold hands with others and pass along the beautiful gifts you have to share, and you can actually share them now. Imagine that your light, your unique qualities, your beauty, all of it, is circling around this room. You radiate it outwardly and the people here are affected by it, and their path is made easier because of it. Let it be. Allow the wisdom that is yours to flow throughout your body, through your heart, through your abdomen, through your root chakra. Receive from heaven. Receive from earth. Receive from the future the help that is there for you. And when you feel the lightness that goes with it, then it is truly beneficial. Then you have connected with who you are, with your deepest core. And that is all you need to do, in order to find your way in life. Connect with that light, that simplicity, that ease. What flows freely is what is beneficial. In essence, life is not difficult. You are a channel. There is wisdom and light flowing through you, and whenever you allow the connection with earth, and share your gifts with others, you bring change to this world, while at the same time you free yourself from it. You let go, yet you leave behind a trail for others, because there will come a day when they, too, will want to let go of fear-based consciousness. You are making tracks with your energy. Therefore, congratulate yourself and be proud of yourself. Do not look to those things that you still want to achieve. Look at all that you have already done, and what you have overcome in yourself of emotions, of fear, of limitation. Be proud that you incarnated in a human body while sensing the promise of a new reality dawning, both inside and outside. You took the leap on faith. That is testimony to your courage and your strength. Therefore, dare to be guided by your heart in your everyday life, and make decisions corresponding with the energy you now feel, with the lightness of the new earth. Do not go against what your gut feeling tells you, dare to trust. We love you, feel our presence. Channeled by Pamela Kribe. Translation by Maria Bays and Frank Tayan. www.yeshua.net